Jake LaRavia. You know? Uh-oh, here we go. Give it to me again, Jay.
When it breaks,
we have it first.
It's Sactown Sports breaking news.
1 minute ago, Fred Katz of The Athletic. You know Fred Katz, right, Jay?
Oh, yeah.
Senior NBA writer for The Athletic. Dennis Schroder will agree to sign with the Sacramento Kings. League sources tell The Athletic. There it is.
Wow. It's official. Right? It's official even though we don't have details?
Right, we don't have details.
Got the coins on it.
But Fred Katz is a respected NBA writer. He's been around for a while. He says Schroeder and the Kings will agree to a deal.
Does that mean the Zoom call's off? Or
Right, I know, right? Did they wrap it up and say, all right, you got the job or what? Wow. It's going to happen.
Yeah. Tell us about it, Drapes. You've been all over this for weeks.
I've been on months, big fella. Right after the season, Dennis Schroder was one of the first guys I mentioned. I said, you know what? Looking at the free agent landscape, if we were going to do a stopgap, who would make the most sense? And I thought Dennis Schroder. And here's why. And we'll see, you know, when it becomes official and, you know, other people start and we get some details. But here's the thing about Schroder that I love. He's a gamer, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him at Detroit this past season. 28 games, 10.8 points, 5.3 assists. In 28 games he played, 25 minutes. And I thought whoever we got at that point guard position, and I know a lot of people like Tyus Jones, but we saw what happened to Tyus Jones in Phoenix. Tyus Jones got ran over like a speed bump by Kevin Durant.
He kind of disappeared.
Booker and Durant said, give me the ball and get out the way. You ain't doing that with Dennis Schroder. Schroder is running the show. Schroder will look off DeMar, will look off Zach. And I'm not saying, you know, he should be doing that, but there are certain times within the game where as a point guard, you got to realize, no, Keegan's got it going. He has the mismatch, and I feel like Schroder can do that. And he is not afraid of the smoke. He was the leader of Team Germany at the FIBA World Cup a couple of years ago that won the gold medal, the MVP out there at the FIBA World Cup. This guy is built to compete. He's not going to just blend in and be one of the guys, pass the ball and go stand in the corner. You're going to feel the impact of Dennis Schroder. I think this is a massive move for the Kings here in the short term, this year or two.
He was a very good, maybe even an excellent player with the Hawks early in his career.
Yes.
And the Hawks were not a big name team. They were a really good team. Remember, they had the 5 guys that were named co-players of the week with Mike Budenholzer. And then he kind of got lost in the shuffle a little bit. He had an opportunity to sign a big deal, turned it down, right, bet on himself, and lost a lot of money.
Yeah, he fumbled the bag on that one. And
he's been going from team to team for many years now, playing reasonably well. But I'm hoping that, I hope he's found a home, but this probably is not a very long-term deal either.
No, probably not. I would say 2 years, with a team option for the second, quite possibly.
Yeah, and people are asking about the years. Of course, we don't know for sure.
We don't know yet. So a source last week I texted with about Dennis Schroder. He said, I'm a huge fan of this person, very good player. He did say fit is the question,
Right.
I disagree. I think it'll be fine. But this person said fit is the question. Called him super competitive, physical, smart, more scorer than traditional point guard, durable and tough. That's what we need at the point guard spot. The fact that he said super competitive and physical, that's Doug Christie and Scott Perry's MO right there, I think, right?
Yes.
And so if this comes to fruition, I love this move. I think this is a good move for Sacramento.
Reaching out to Fred to see if he can give me some particulars.
Okay.
Just a quick heads up. But it is interesting. I haven't really seen anybody double down on it just yet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, nobody else put that out there.
No. But Fred's been around.
Fred's he's solid.
He's locked in.
Yeah. He had a pretty good series against the Knicks. Did Dennis Schroder? He had 2018, 6, 14, and 9 in their series against the Knicks. So yeah, he's a good player, not a great shooter. 34% for his career, but obviously those are just numbers. I'm glad whoever you talked to mentioned the fit, because I know I had brought that up and you kind of
no,
you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's one person's opinion.
Yeah.
You know, and like I got my opinion, this person has his opinion, you know? And if this is true, apparently fit was not a concern for Scott Perry and Doug Christie, if they did, in fact, sign him.
Yeah. He was having a really nice year with Brooklyn, 23 games there. Really, you look at the numbers, really solid year. Then he went to the Warriors, and that just did not quite work. He did not fit into what they were doing there. And then with Detroit, ended the year with Detroit, and really helped that team. And that was a
I thought he was really good off the bench for them. Provided that toughness, provided leadership at that position. And, you know, he's not the guy for the next 5 to 7 years. We all know that. We understand that. But if the Kings do make this official and sign Dennis Schroder, to me, he's the perfect stopgap, because we know he's a bona fide NBA player. This guy is going to compete night in and night out. We don't have to question how good is Dennis Schroder, or can he fit with the, like, I don't think we have to question who Dennis Schroder is. We know who he is. And it's not the answer forever, Kings fans. It's not the answer forever. But I guarantee you, mark my words, Whitey and Jay, Dennis Schroder on this team is worth, in my opinion, at minimum 3 to 5 extra wins. At minimum.
Find out.
Yep.
They have a way of measuring that. May not be right. Win shares, and last year they have them were 3.2 wins. So I mean, that's right into
my 3 to 5. Yep.
I just don't see here, if you bring in Schroeder again. I'm just still confused by the whole Westbrook thing. I feel like I don't want Westbrook if I have Schroeder.
Right.
Maybe that is there's a marketing angle to that. I don't know. And again, this is important to clarify. This is Fred Katz from The Athletic reporting this. It has not been confirmed by anyone.
Not been in our boy Alan Stiles 5 minutes ago. I'm hearing Schroeder and the Kings is extremely close to the finish line. Come on, man. It's after Fred Katz. All right. No comment. I'm going to keep it moving.
Alan has his sources. I don't know who they are.
No,
he has his sources.
Fred Katz tweeted 8 minutes ago. Anything after that, unless you say your sources, never mind. I'm not going there, Jay. Whitey always trying to get me pitted against Allen for some reason.
You just went after Allen. I had nothing to do with it.
I didn't go after him. I'm just pointing out what he tweeted. Shout out to my guy Justin on social media. Shout out Kyle Draper, he says. He's been saying for months the Kings should get Dennis Schroder. And you know what that leads me to believe, Whitey? And
What's
Jay?
that?
If I thought it and Scott Perry thought it, maybe I'm in the wrong profession.
Maybe.
You know what I mean, Jay? Maybe
it's also
get a front
possible.
office spot.
It's also possible that you're not right. We'll see. If it doesn't work out, then,
you try. Oh,
yeah.
Right,
I'm
right.
not saying that. Oh, he's not coming.
Oh, all right. Are you
sure
saying
like
we got to see it actually?
We'll
manifest
see
on the court.
How it works out. What an odd roster, though. And I get it. Short term, gap year, bridge, point guard. But this has been an emotional day already.
Oh, shoot. Give me what?
What are we doing here?
Yeah, we're on the radio.
Right.
All right. It's a fake account.
Okay.
I almost got got.
Wow.
What's awesome about this,
Be right, don't be first.
there was a tweet from a fake Ian Begley, and then right underneath, a tweet from the real Ian Begley. So I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, baby.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Fakes. I saw a couple of them today, a handful of them, and you got to be more careful than ever.
Yeah. Ooh, how about this move right here?
All right, here's more.
We got a couple more, Jay.
Okay. I'm waiting on that hand to go.
We have it first. It's Sactown Sports breaking news.
Free agent Bruce Brown has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Denver Nuggets.
Back home, Denver
Back
getting some things done.
where he won the championship. Back to Denver. That makes
Cam and
sense.
Brown.
I got another one. This is interesting. Free agent center Kevon Looney, 2 years, $16 million deal with the New Orleans Pelicans.
Wow.
Leaving Golden State.
Wasn't expecting
How
that.
about that?
I
Yes.
love Kevon Looney.
Yes.
Wasn't expecting that.
No.
I'll be honest.
Wow. So who they got? Quentin Post, and that's about it on the roster. Oh no, Trace Jackson also.
They're supposed to get Al Horford, the Warriors.
Yeah,
which was a great idea 7 years ago. It was.
He just won a title last year. But no, I'm with you. Yeah. All right, let me see what else. I love this, man. Now we're having some fun. Now we're having fun here with free agency.
So free agency 2025 is a hit, right? Not a miss.
Nah, I mean, I guess it's a hit. It ain't no top 10 hit. It's a top 20 Billboard hit.
Okay. All right. From the 916, meh. Schroeder.
Come on.
Meh.
Put your name on it, 916, if you're going to
Schroeder.
diss something like that. Come on now.
Marcus Cummings. All right, Drapes. I'm trusting you on Dennis.
Dude, I told you I'm going to the bank with this one. This guy will help the team out. And not only that, Whitey and Jay, look at the other options. To me, he was the best option. My boy Keith Smith also agreed with me. His top 5 point guard free agents, Josh Giddey, restricted, so we weren't getting him. Number 2, Dennis Schroder.
Here's a backhanded compliment, not for you, but for the move from Beeman. I think people are confusing good moves in general with good moves for the Kings. Dennis is not a good signing in general. Dennis is a good signing for the Kings, though.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Beeman, that's that negativity. Come on, man. Look. I guarantee you, Detroit liked acquiring Dennis Schroder last year. It helped them out because of the financials. They wanted to commit to other people. Let Dennis Schroder perhaps come here to Sacramento. Solid player.
Amadrock points out Looney and Poole back together again. Look out.
Oh, yeah. How about reunited?
22 Warriors there in New Orleans.
Nice. Yeah. Bring that championship vibe to New Orleans.
So it's not official yet, but it's been reported that, yes, Schroeder is coming to the Kings. We don't have details. What was reported? That was probably a 2-year deal. We'll see. We don't have details, but probably a 2-year deal for
nothing like that has even been reported, like the years or anything.
But before it even happened, talk that they
Some
were
saying
on.
2-year, $30 million or so, close to that.
Yeah. And then Jake LaRavia leaving the Kings, and he's going to be a Los Angeles Laker. Yeah,
that hurts.
Yeah, it hurt. But then Dennis Schroeder signing has got everybody around here feeling a lot better about everything.
Yeah. Let me ask you this about
you got some. It's got some.
Can we Evan Sidery. Is he a friend of the show? Is he our guy or no?
He's been on the show, and I think Jay's been dealing with him for a long time. Is that right, Jay?
Not for a long time, but he's been on the show. I've known him for 5 years or so.
He's bothering me a little bit with some of his tweets. Let me ask you.
He's
guys.
kind of an aggregator,
right?
By his own admission.
But the problem, he's an act. Dennis Schroeder has officially agreed to sign with the Kings per Fred Katz. Sacramento finds their new starting point guard after trading. Why didn't he just retweet Fred Katz or quote tweet it? He takes it and makes it his own tweet.
Yep.
I don't like that. That's weak. And he's giving Fred Katz credit, but it's kind of, dude, just retweet it or something.
That's one thing. The real problem with that is I could cite 2 examples in the last couple of weeks where he's, rather than just retweeted, he adds his own spin on it, and he's gotten it wrong.
Oh yeah, Jason was he the one with Jason Anderson?
Yeah, where Jason Anderson had to come back and say that's not what I said.
That's kind of weak. That's just my take on that as I wait for more free agent signings to come in here on the social network.
The other report today was that the Kings were going to have a Zoom meeting with not only Dennis Schroeder but also Russell Westbrook. So we're waiting we don't know.
Malcolm Brogdon too. And the call.
That's right.
Oh, yeah,
Fisher
Malcolm
said
Brogdon.
there would be a call with Malcolm Brogdon.
So it's true. Apparently, the reports that the Kings want Dennis Schroeder and either Malcolm Brogdon or Russell Westbrook, because I don't know why.
Like all the old point guards they want me with, right?
Yeah.
So far, what's the one that's caught you off guard? Is it the Porter Jr.? Cam? Is it Finney Smith? What's the one that's like, oh man,
today?
Yeah. Is it MPJ?
That Cam trade, I think, is.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
shocker,
Laravia
right?
is like, I thought he might leave, but I didn't. And then you guys saw it. Lakers, that kind of buckled me a little bit. And I know you saw him riding with.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know if I was on vacation when that happened or what. But
I think you were. I think you were.
Yeah,
on vacation.
you were.
Because we were talking about sleeping with the enemy.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, he was on a podcast while
Smiths.
riding in the car with Austin Reeves. So that's when you know you buddy. If you're like, yeah, I'm hanging with my boy, I'll do this podcast with you. Like that's now that I think about it, yeah.
Now, Drapes, I think you were going to tell us about a point guard, but I don't think you did because things started popping, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So Drapes
got
with
that.
another point guard, it could be available. Although now we have Schroeder,
Right.
So
We might
what
not
do we
need
need
him.
with him. But we'll find out who next on Sactown Sports.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by the Roseville Auto Mall.